Yeah, so I came down and I saw a pyramid, and I saw female, a female, a tall female, but not, I don't see details yet, but it felt female. And sand. It feels busy.
What can you see around you right now, besides the pyramid and the sand?
It feels like there is a crowd of people. And like a holy place where rituals are done.
Are you inside or outside?
I feel I'm inside. Of course, I came from above, so then I was outside.
So tell me what this inside spaces look like. Where do you think you are?
Some kind of temple, something like that. I cannot see the details very well. I just feel more than I see, actually.
That's okay. Just tell me what you feel then.
I feel there is some rituals, some holy rituals performed, or a ceremony, something like that. And now I also feel a man. Yeah.
And who is he?
Now Thoth pops up, so maybe it was Thoth.
Hmm.
I also see like the bird, the mouth of a bird, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The, and I feel I had a connection. I had to do something, but I don't know what.
What does this man look like?
Big. It feels impressive, powerful,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel there's also a woman and me, so we're three of us.
And what does the woman look like and who is she?
Now Sekhmet pops up, but I'm not sure if that is my mind. I don't
Just tell
know.
me what you're getting.
Okay.
Segment?
Yeah.
Segment. And what was his name?
Thoth and Sekhmet was the woman and Thoth was the man.
How do you spell that?
Which one? Thoth?
Yeah.
Thoth.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Maybe I say it wrong.
Okay. And what the three of you are doing there? What kind of ritual?
I don't know. What pops up is saving the world. But I don't know.
Tell me more about it.
Like something was wrong in the world and they trying to do something to make it more light, to make it more in balance, more peaceful.
And how does this place feel like where you're at right now?
It feels like there is some kind of fire in the middle, some kind of that. Um, and also dark, a little dark.
Very good. Now look down at your feet and tell me if you can see your feet.
A little bit.
Very good. Tell me what your feet look like. What are you wearing?
They look very beautiful. More beautiful than my own feet right now. Or something like that. Like, you know, decorated.
What kind of decorations?
Like gold, golden jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Beautiful nails and very soft skin.
What color is your skin?
Mm. I think brown, but not like a Negro brown, but like when I'm very tanned, like that.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Now let's move up the body and tell me what the rest of your body looks like.
Long legs. I feel that I'm very long, very tall, and elegant. Somehow I see a tail.
The tail?
Yeah, I don't know. A tail popped up.
What does the tail look like?
Yeah, like from a cat.
Mm-hmm. And how tall you are? How tall do you think you are?
Feels like a few meters or so.
What does your face look like?
I now see a cat, so I don't know. Because the feet were like a goddess, like normal, you know, like a human,
Mm-hmm.
and the head is like a cat.
Tell me more about your face, the features of the face.
I see those hairs that cats have at the nose, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name in English. Dark color hair. I don't know. It feels like a mixture of a woman and a cat.
Are you a
But
lion?
maybe
Now look at your hands and tell me what your hands look like.
I see normal hands, but then with very long nails.
Are you wearing
Maybe
any jewelry?
I don't see it. No. Maybe there's some hair on my hands. It's not very clear.
Mm-hmm. And what are you wearing?
I don't see any clothes.
And are you female or male? Do you have a gender?
It feels female.
Very good. Do you have anything around your neck or your waist?
I think around my neck. like a snake kind of jewelry.
Tell me more. Yeah, tell me more about it, the detail of that necklace.
Well, it's like, you know, a snake made of gold, which comes together at the neck.
So the snake wraps around your neck and then comes together.
Yeah, so at the
Come.
at the higher heart, it's together.
Mm-hmm. And what does that necklace represent? Why does it come together at the high heart specifically?
Transformation. Transformation of the heart. I just tell you what comes to me.
Yes, that's what I want you to do. You're doing really good. So, how does this transformation of the heart happen? Tell me the process.
Turning dark into light.
So, the necklace turns darkness into light?
It feels it's a symbol of it.
Okay, okay. Now, the other man and the woman who were there with you, do they look also like a cat, a mix of cat and human?
Sekhmet looks like a lion head.
Mm-hmm.
And the man looks more like a bird on a man.
Very good. And how did you get to this place?
For my
Where?
light.
Mm. Do
What
you
do you mean?
do you
How?
do you live there?
Yes. Well, not there. This is a sacred temple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you come to this temple often?
Yeah, I feel this is my workplace.
What are your responsibilities there?
To transform the world towards light, to help there in that.
Very good. Very good. Now I want you to stand in front of the place that you live in that lifetime, the place where you eat and rest. You're now standing in front of the place that you live in that lifetime. Be there now and tell me what you see.
It's a half open building with a lot of sunlight. So it's like a veranda. I spend a lot of time on the veranda in the sunshine. A lot of stone. It's like a half open building, something like that, with the garden around it.
Very good. And what is in the garden?
I see roses again, pink, very close to where I'm sitting, and a very big view on the landscape. Very big view.
And what are you doing there right now?
I'm on some kind of bench where I'm relaxing. So the sun touches me, but I have a little roof on my head, so it's like half open.
Very good. Now, I want you to see yourself eating a meal at your home. If there's anyone else who lives with you, you will see them with you now. What do you see there?
I see other female beings, very beautiful with long hair. And we eat fruit. I see melons.
And how do those females, how do they look like?
Very beautiful. I think young, they feel young, like 20 or so. In white clothing and bare feet. Yeah, it feels like a community of female beings.
And how old do you think you are there?
I think the same, a little bit older, I think. Maybe 30, 35.
Good. Do they also have cat features? Have human, have cat?
No, they're human.
Human. So you're the only one who looks like with cat features?
Yeah, even though I don't see it so much in my house.
Okay.
Funny.
Are there any men in your community?
No.
Very good. And what are you doing there as this community of females? What are your roles?
Well, at the moment we're eating melons.
Mm-hmm.
So if I feel like that I am like a mentor or a teacher or something like that for them, or maybe like a mother, I don't know. But
So,
it's not equal.
mm-hmm. I want you to see what you do with most of your time. See yourself doing what you do with most of your time now. Tell me what you see and what is happening.
I feel like I'm talking to them, I'm teaching something. Yeah. So we talk a lot while we eat food.
Very good.
Maybe I have to teach them something about food. About food, or I don't know.
Very good. Let's learn a little more. Close that scene. Now let's move to another important scene in that life that has information for you. We are moving to another important scene that has information for you. Be there now. Trust your first impressions and tell me what is happening. Where are you?
I see a well with water. A big well. And I'm also very cold. But it's not in that life, but in this life. But just sharing that.
Yeah, your body is getting some healing and clearing.
So I feel I'm at a well, like a holy well with holy water or something like that. And I feel like I'm doing something with my hand to heal this water. I see myself giving energy to this water.
And what happens with this water that's in the well after you give healing to it?
it went from very, very like stormy, like disturbant, to calm. So the frequency in the water changed. And behind me, there's people watching.
So who are those people that are watching you?
The people who live in the country who need water. So it feels like the water was under some kind of spell, and I had to clear that spell. If that makes sense.
Yes. Tell me more about the spells. What do you do with the spells in this lifetime? Is this one of your responsibilities to work with spells?
Yeah, that's just what popped up. So I think spells on water and maybe on nature to
Very
change
good.
see in elements.
What else do you work with besides water?
I feel that I'm using fire, but not changing fire, but using the element fire and minerals like stones, um, crystals, but there are like tools.
Mm-hmm. So tell me more about how do you work with fire?
Um, I feel it's the fire in me. There is a fire in me.
Mm-hmm.
I can transform into things. Um, yeah, so that's, I'm just telling you what I hear. So
That's
this
right. Yeah.
snake is transforming the fire. The snake, yeah, that's why it's a symbol. So
Mm-hmm.
I can transform the fire to make something else, like alchemy. How? I don't know yet.
Were you born with those gifts or did you have to train to learn how to use all of this?
I feel I was born with it, but I had to be trained to master it as well, because I had no clue how to work with it. So I was born with the gifts, but there was
Mm-hmm.
someone taught me how to work with it.
Very good. So let's close that scene. And now we're going back to the point of this life where you were trained in order to like know how to use all your gifts. We're going back to the moments where you're in training to learn all the gifts and how to use all your gifts in this life in Egypt. Be there now and tell me what you see.
I see a woman who's so white, it's almost a white light in front of me. And I feel she is like giving me initiations. And I see a well as well. So her light is touching me, and that is awakening something in me. It feels like it's Maria, or or in that energy. Some Maria kind of energy, because
So,
I see the
mhm,
shape of Maria in her.
mhm. And how old are you there?
I hear now 6. So I feel 6. Or maybe, yeah, something with 6.